Hey, I'm not out of breath. We're not rushing. Everything's going smoothly here in the studio. Hey, everybody. If you hear my voice, that means it is Monday night at 8 p.m. here at KPFT, which means it's time for Effin Rager. Hey, everybody. This is Connor Clifton, joined as always by Ned Gale. Hey, Ned.
Yo, what's going on?
Not too much.
Freezing, shivering? Are you dying?
Yeah, it sucks outside. It's so cold. I honestly thought it was supposed to be like negative 16 degrees.
What?
Turns out I'm really bad at reading maps.
No, that's 16 knots.
What? You're full of crap. No, it's just 16 below the median. Mm-hmm. So when I saw negative 16, I went, whoa! But what it meant was it was supposed to be how it is right now. So, hey, weather, you nailed it.
Weather, you is how you is.
Yeah.
Connor, tell me, how's your freaking weekend?
Dude, it was nice. Friday night, you, me, and some friends of the show, we all went out to try Karen Lovelady's food at Little Danny Speedo's. Ordered one of everything. Very good.
It was super good. And you know what?
We need to have her be a friend of the show so we can get free food.
Yes, please.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say we did that, and it was such a good meal. We were like, man, no dinner could top that dinner. So we had 2 more dinners.
We did. We had, that was a night of many meals. After that, we went to El Segundo, right next to Little Dipper, and we had some tacos there. And then we went off to Frank's Pizza for a slice. And we almost had a 4th meal, but the hot dog guy said 20 minutes. And we were like, nah, man, we're out of here. After that...
That was the hot dog guy at Taco Bell, inventor of the 4th meal.
After that, then it was Saturday, right?
I think that's what usually comes after Friday. I don't know if it happened that way this weekend, but...
Hey, it's a Monday. Saturday, I don't know. Did I go to, like...
Saturday you did laundry all day.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Raul and I had a little jam sesh at the house, played a little music.
That's right. Yeah. And then I went and did all the laundry, and then you and I hung out at night.
Hung out with some coworkers, watched some Rock of Love.
That's
quality
right.
Entertainment.
Okay.
Didn't say what quality.
Yeah. And then Sunday, it was just kind of a lazy day.
Yeah.
We
kicking
watched
it back.
We watched Shut Up, Little Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great documentary about 2 big buttheads and the buttheads who exploit their audio.
Using butts.
Yeah. And then
I got to go to Chili's Sunday night for a swimwear department. We were going to eat some food for Jack's birthday and then have a band practice. I don't know if you've ever eaten Chili's, but you can't play rock and roll afterwards. You're just done.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we just did that.
I did message you asking if you could bring some food back, and you said no, but you brought plenty of business cards. Did you pick up one of every business card there?
There was 3 business cards, and yes, and these are just my business cards I had made. I didn't pick these up from anywhere. Here, our guest, you should have one of my business cards.
Well, speaking of our guest, we should go ahead and get him, here on
I'm wondering, who is this guy?
Look, I'm not going to pretend like I'm the best when it comes to family stuff, and I'm really, really bad at keeping up with people, but this is my cousin from Louisiana. His name is Deg Feauxdechaux.
I'm sorry, what? Feauxdechaux?
Feauxdechaux. Deg Feauxdechaux.
Maybe it'll be a little best if I introduce myself.
I think
Please,
I think that'd be best, Deg.
Connor over here is my cousin. Okay?
What
and
side
he told
of the
me
family?
to come out to the city. I never left Louisiana, but he said, hey, I'm going to tell you what, we're going to have a bon temps. That means good time.
Okay.
All right?
Bon temps. Is that the singer of AC/DC?
This is my first time outside of Pecan Island, Louisiana. Okay? Vermilion Parish. You heard of it?
I'm having trouble finding out when you're starting and finishing words.
I am the son of Nog and Tanning Bed Feauxdechaux.
Okay.
How is Aunt Tanning Bed?
Aunt Tanning Bed's doing great.
I call her Aunt Tanning Bed. That's your mom, right?
That's my mom.
Okay, great. And
her first name is Aunt?
Familiarity's sake for you.
Gotcha.
See,
See, that's
I
'cause
imagine
he's polite.
Yeah. No,
we try to be polite as we can in the swamp, although we are surrounded by forces dark and ethereal.
Oh, like gators and like larger
Swamp's
gators.
full of many secrets. Gators a big secret, but sometimes the little one's the real killer.
Yeah, not well kept secret. I'll tell you that. They freaked me out. So it was first time out of Louisiana. Give me first impressions. You're in Houston. You're in Texas.
Yeah, it's pretty swampy here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Houston's kind of funny, you know? It's a little funny. I mean,
Can I correct you and say it's really funny because you're on the funniest dang show in America right now?
That's what Connor tells me, and I have to believe him because
Thank
all
you
we
for doing
get
marketing.
is LBC, Louisiana Broadcasting Corporation.
Yeah, the LBC.
And this
man.
is why Houston is such a funny town. Let me tell you, it just tickles my ribs, a fleshy pink. Because you got all
Is this
these
swamp
swamps
wisdom or is he
around.
crazy?
You got all these swamps around, and they're surrounded by buildings. There's a place to escape. You can't get a real sense of the murkiness, okay? Because you see a high-rise apartment, and you say, "Oh, maybe I'll go take a bath." No, the swamp bathes you, okay?
He's right.
I look at all these odd restaurants. What do you got around here? You got McDonald's, Burger King, Arby's, Wendy's. Where I'm from is Crawdonald's.
Oh, and you guys have Crarbies?
And Kroger King. I get a Crowder Crowder
do you get your groceries from Kroger's?
as Robertsons.
Robertsons.
Craw EB.
Yeah, are you telling me
I just can't believe y'all don't got Crawdonald's around here.
No, it's bizarre. I'm starting to see it from your lens.
It's a funny place. I got to say it's funny.
But you're not eating like fast food all the time there. Like, I mean, what is? I've had Cajun food. I'm from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Like, not.
Yeah.
I wasn't born there, but my family's from Louisiana. From Gaydon.
Yep.
If you know, is that? Are you agreeing?
Yep.
Okay. We're from Gaydon, so you like the food there. I think is the best part. Like, what's your favorite? Dish.
I'm not averse to any kind of gumbo. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I feel this way about gumbo. The Cajuns and the Creoles is something we can get along with. Now, maybe you Creole, you had some little tomato gumbo.
Yeah.
But I had gumbo with squirrel.
With squirrel.
I've had a vegetarian gumbo. Wasn't bad.
You have a.
Sometimes you want to feel like an angel, like a saint, and you feel very light.
Like a feathery flavor. You ever had nutria before in there? The old swamp rat.
I've seen some of those around here, running through the bayou.
Oh, they're running around
Concrete
everywhere
tunnels.
here. If there's one thing we have in common, it's a steady supply of nutria.
Yeah, actually, it's odd. Recently, the Louisiana State School Board changed it from the nutritional pyramid to the nutritional pyramid.
So it's just a pyramid of different nutrients,
That's correct.
like different ways to prepare them.
That's correct. And they've actually been able to synthesize a lettuce made out of nutria meat and tomatoes. They have a whole salad.
What
made
part
out
of the
nothing.
nutria?
All parts. We don't waste parts, and we're going to
That's
get
true.
into that later. We're going to get into that
We
later.
do not
but we
waste on
do
Pecan Island.
not waste parts.
But tell me about Pecan Island.
I do want to know more about Pecan
Yeah.
Island. 'Cause you say we have met,
Yeah.
but I cannot remember ever going to Pecan Island.
Huh?
Sorry. And around here we call it Pecan Island.
I know around here, y'all bunch of dandies.
Okay, we're not-
Pecan Island is part of Vermilion Parish, and we're a little closer to the Gulf, you see. So there's almost celestial swirls of the murkiness of the swamp meeting the Gulf of Mexico. There's a brown gold cloud of magic, and some say voodoo. I don't, but that's up to what you do.
do you subscribe to that voodoo? Like, I mean, have you ever had? Because that's a very. If I had to choose any part of Louisiana, that's.
Do you subscribe? Because I'm using my friend's account.
I'm piggybacking.
Voodoo is, well, I think we might touch more upon this later, but it's, I will say with my upbringing, Pecan Island being close to the swamp and the gators.
Sure, the Vermilion Parish, you've told us.
The mud daddies.
Mud daddies.
Crawd mudders. There's a, your view of duality I find a little restricting the good, the bad, the voodoo. What is darkness? What is light? There's only energy and the lack thereof, I would say.
I guess I was hoping for an answer,
Yeah,
not a poem.
So what is Pecan Island? What all goes down there? Do you guys have a mayor, an alderman? What do you guys have?
Oh, so we got a couple mayors. There's one elected by the town itself,
Man,
and then we have a honorary mayor. You see, Pecan Island during the warmer, humid seasons is very big with duck hunting. But there's always one duck, the strongest of them all, that we see fit to not murder. It's such a beautiful sight. So there's a duck. He's actually my best friend named Pierre.
I'm sorry.
The strongest duck in Pecan Island. And he's our honorary mayor.
You're friends with the mayor?
The honorary mayor.
The honorary mayor.
Yeah, he's Pierre, Mayor Pierre the Duck. Get it right.
He's
Mayor
a
Pierre.
beautiful mallard duck. Boyd.
He sounds very, very sweet.
Did Pierre come with you? Did you travel alone over here? I'm just like, I'm amazed you've never
I did
left.
travel alone.
Did you fly in?
I did not fly.
How'd you get here?
I held down several jalopy trucks.
You held them down?
I'm sorry. I should not be laughing at you.
Hail like a Hail Mary, like a saint.
Oh,
Margaret.
like hitchhiking.
We just call it hitching here.
Hitching.
Yeah. Hitching.
I thought it was
Can you
hitchhiking.
say hitching? Hitching?
Hitchon.
Oh, you from Hichon Parish?
Hitching.
It neighbors us, but I would not say I'm from there. I've seen it.
Okay.
You seem
Only
like you've seen a
behind-
lot of things.
I have.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll tell you the truth. Originally, all the movies I've seen have only been in black and white. I mostly read old texts. I thought I would put myself into some sort of barrel and float down the river here.
Have you only read The Hobbit?
Well, it's one.
What
But what is a barrel but a circular shaped raft?
what river did you choose?
Atchafalaya.
There's no sense in questioning that.
I want to go back to Pecan Island. Do you have any neighbors? Do you live alone?
I do not live alone.
Okay. Do you have a roommate?
Well,
Or do you live with Pierre, the honorary mayor?
I do live with Pierre, but we live behind my mommy or papa.
Oh, Auntie Tanning Bed and her husband?
Nog, yes.
Nog.
Nog's my daddy. Daddy name of Nog. And we got, I don't know what you city people would call it, but we refer to it kind of as a barn.
Okay.
Oh, barn.
Barn.
Yeah.
Full of hay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have those here.
Barn. Yeah.
A stable even.
We stay in a barn with the half-running sink.
Always.
Always.
Wait, a half run and sink?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, we got cold water
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
swamp water.
That's the other half.
Well, yeah.
Do
Okay.
you drink swamp water at all, or ingest that, or I know you bathe in it, or rather, the swamp bathes you.
I heard
true.
swamp water can actually give you magic powers.
Really?
Well, I'm just a city folk, so
Magic powers, magic rashes.
What makes a rash magic? And should we take you to the CVS clinic?
There's an old tale.
Yeah, can
And
you
I'm
tell us?
so
Are you gonna
happy
cry?
to tell
Are you
you
gonna-
this tale
Okay.
right now. I'm almost on the verge of tears.
Okay, please tell us this tale.
It's a magical rash.
Mm-hmm.
What so bad it keep away gators.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So it's an easy way to survive in the swamp, right? It's a prize. If you can survive the waters of the swamp, it allows you to survive the gators of the swamp. Because in the hierarchy, swamp is king.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't fit a whole swamp in a gator, but you can fit a bunch of gators in a swamp.
Yeah, you sure can.
That might be the most profound thing you say tonight.
Someone told me that's called physics. Or to say in the French way, physics.
So, is that the story? Is that the rash can keep gators away?
That's the magic of it.
Yeah, so you drink the swamp water and it keeps the rash. It gives you a rash that keeps the gators away.
I would love that.
I ain't been bothered by gators in, I would say, 3 months.
You've dealt with a gator?
Yeah, and I've been drinking swamp water for 6 years.
Wait. So if you've been drinking it for 6 years, then what happened 3 months ago to make a gator brave your rashes?
I earned it.
Oh, wait, you earned the gator's wrath?
No, the swamp's respect.
Oh, so you've been drinking. So finally, 3 months ago, the swamp was like, all right,
Yep.
you get the rash.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hey, if you have any questions for my cousin Deg Feauxdechaux, go ahead and give us a call at 713-526-8737. Please call. Any
Give us
question.
a call.
Yeah.
Telephone.
So, all right. Now, look, Mardi Gras is right around the corner. And correct me if I'm wrong, but is that the reason why you came into town?
Oh, that's part of why I came, almost as an ambassador, at least the way I saw it. Because I thought I could bring a little bit of the spirit. I knew Mardi Gras was coming. I hear it's big in Galveston.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some similarities. You got that Gulf water, also, murky, and all kinds of crustaceans. You throw in boiling pots. I thought I'd feel right at home.
Yeah. We got crabs and the other ones here.
Shrimp.
Lobsters, shrimp.
Yeah.
Shrimp. Okay.
Crawdaddies, crawmommies.
So can you tell us, I don't know the origins of Mardi Gras. We talk about parties all the time, but I don't know the origins of these stories.
It's one of the biggest parties.
What is the history of Mardi Gras?
Well, that's a tale whispered in hushed tones between angels in the Garden of Saints.
Oh, we can just turn the mics up.
Well, I won't whisper, but it's a folklore. I am a big fan of the folklore of my home, where my brood is from.
Okay.
And Mardi Gras started actually with the hottest pot of gumbo in the world.
Ooh, all right.
And getting a little bit more into the folklore, I don't want to start any fights, so I won't, maybe it was a Cajun gumbo or a Creole gumbo. That don't matter. What happened was...
When you're saying hot, do you mean like temperature hot or like spicy hot? Yeah.
Little both.
Okay.
A lot of both.
A lot
of both.
Kick it up. Woo!
Twin fire.
All fire, all the time. So here's the way it went down. In New Orleans, in Louisiana, all over that great state, we got something called the Trinity. Okay. In France, there's what's called a mirepoix. That's onion, carrot, celery.
Ooh.
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Take that carrot out. We don't need it. It's bell pepper. But someone was making this gumbo, and they grabbed a bunch of chili peppers instead of the bell peppers.
Oh, no.
They may have been having a couple brews, some murky waters and brown bottles, things of that nature. And they all ate this gumbo together. And then they started realizing how hot it was, and they were sweating something fierce. And they started drinking anything they could find, which at the time was mostly moonshine.
Okay.
Started derobing. It was getting to them. They were sweating so much, but then they realized how ashamed they were. Found some post-gumbo chicken feathers on the floor, plastered them right on their face. It looked like they were dancing. It was so hot.
Okay.
And the cauldron was
How many people are here?
about 12.
Okay. So
But
a baker's dozen minus one.
Almost done here. And the next morning, they said, whoa, my. I don't remember much, but I remember we had a good time. We should do that next year. And they said, man, I feel so full. Full on the fat of life. It's Fat Tuesday.
Okay.
You can take that all the way to the bank.
This is incredible. So the next year they did it. Obviously, it caught on because it's a huge celebration that's expanded past its origin. Does the chili still remain, or not the chili? I'm the
Gumbo.
There's my Texas. Does the gumbo still remain? Does that spicy? Does that hot, piping hot, screaming gumbo come back every year, or how has Mardi Gras changed since this origin story?
Mardi Gras has changed in a couple different ways. I believe that pot of gumbo was poured out to sea and actually created the state of Florida when it cooled.
Honestly, the most believable thing you've said.
Yeah, it was molten hot. That's
But
is that what burned the water into swamp?
Some odd traditions came out of Mardi Gras. There was a tradition of the Correa de Mardi Gras, which was a gentleman on a horse who went around asking farmers.
Oh wait, one second. We got a phone call.
Hey, you're on Effin Rager.
Hey, I was wondering, since it's crawfish season, if he had any suggestions on where the best places to get crawfish are.
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you very much, caller.
Best places to get crawfish when it's not in season.
Oh, when it's not in season, you see where I'm from, we freeze a lot of the bugs. Vacuum seal them. That's one of the newer technologies that I could appreciate. But if you can't vacuum seal, I mean, obviously, a lot of crawdads come from China, and that's just the truth of the matter now with global capitalism. Now, I would say if you crawdads are out of season, I mean, I grew up on the land, on the swamp in Louisiana, and I would say don't eat out of season. But if you really need it, what I do is, come the end of crawfish season, I just start chucking them in jacket pockets, pants, under the visor of my car, and that way I'm surprised by the little devils all the time.
See, I do that with tacos, so that's how you know we're really family, Deg.
That's we are really family. We also got the stomach to survive such an onslaught of bacterial growth.
Hey, you're getting another ring.
Oh, another call.
Yeah, another
Okay.
call
I
in
gotta
here.
be honest with you, I cannot hear these calls in these headphones.
Oh, can you not hear? I got you.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, hi, you're on FM Rager.
Hi, I was curious about your cousin's opinion on the varying pronunciations of bayou or bio. I know it's a hotly contested debate, sparked mostly by Hank Williams Sr., and I'm very curious about his thoughts on that. I'll take my answer off here.
All right, thank you very much, caller. All right, so is it bayou or bio?
I mean, to me, what's more important than bio is the heft you put into it in the depths.
Okay.
How murky can you make that bio or that bio?
Can Connor and I both try to say it, and maybe you rate us on that?
I could do that.
Okay.
And I think that sounds like a bon temps, and that means good time.
Bio.
Did you just say bile?
Bio.
That sounds
How's
like
that? How's that?
sound like a big old bullfrog. Big old bullfrog staring down a gator.
Like Bare Naked Ladies, I will buy you a new life. Huh? How's that sound?
Now you're
Wait,
talking
is that
Mardi
Bare
Gras.
Naked Ladies?
I will buy you a new life? Yeah, right?
Are you sure?
I don't know. Hey, guys, if you know who sings the song, I will buy you a new life, call 713-526-8737.
Because that wasn't a theme song to anything, so I don't know if it was Bare Naked Ladies. All right, so now it's my turn?
Your turn, cousin.
Oh, man. All right, let me see. How am I going to say bayou like that? Saying bayou. Bio.
That sounds more like buy you a new life.
Bayou.
I mean, here's the thing. I say that's pretty good, and I say if you want to study up, fella named John Fogerty of Creedence Clearwater Revival. He's a California boy, but I tell you, he got a swampy voice, and no matter how he say bayou, bio, talking filet gumbo, whatever he does, that's who you want to sound like.
Bayou Rising. There we go.
Yep.
Wassy, that kind of thing. All right.
Wassy. Hey, I want to roll back a little bit from something you said earlier.
Yep.
Now you said vacuum packing was one of the newer technologies you're okay with subscribing to. Do you not, like, do you have a cell phone or anything? Or I guess I'm kind of curious. Like, how do you live? Like, what is, you live in a barn? You live with a half sink
With Pierre the honorary man.
the honorary mail.
Yeah. I got a pager.
And I just want to confirm: is that what you call books, or is that like an actual someone's going to call it and it beeps?
Now that's good. You got wit, boy. Got a little bit of a demon side. A little bit of murkiness behind those eyes.
That's not surprising.
No. I got a pager. You know, I wouldn't say I'm that different. Betamax collection. I got a Coleco computer. I got different color rubber bands.
Man, you really are just like the king of Pecan Island. It helps to hang out with the mayor, I suppose. We do have a question from one of the listeners here. What is the origin of...
Oh, it was Everclear. In the back of my head, I was like, it's either Everclear or Bare Naked Ladies.
I told you it wasn't Bare Naked Ladies.
If I had $1 million, that's Bare Naked Ladies.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they buy all them crazy elephant bones.
If I had $1 million.
Elephant bone.
Anyway, somebody asked, what is the origin of the king cake?
Oh, yeah. Why is there a baby in there?
Oh, it's a more simple story than you would think, but I'll explain it as clear as I can. Who was it? King Solomon who said, "Mama, mama, cut your baby in half."
Yep, that was Solomon.
Direct quote.
Well, King Solomon Fouquant was the local ruler of Dead on Tree Parish years ago in Louisiana. And he took after his namesake a bit, but he said, you know, instead of tearing the baby, doing anything to hurt it, why don't we make a little statue of the baby, bake that in a cake? King cake.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Great.
I guess, well, yeah.
So you're friends with the honorary mayor.
Yeah.
I would say that's a big deal.
Yeah, for real.
It sounds that you're kind of a man about town over in Pecan Island.
Yeah.
But have you ever had any run-ins with the law or any shaky situations with authority figures?
Ooh, yeah. Funny you should mention Pierre.
Oh, no.
Pierre's not just my roommate, confidant, co-schemer. True light. He's also my drinking buddy.
All right.
And there was about a Sunday, day after Saturday, before Monday. Lord. And I woke up, Pierre had thrown the bottle at my face.
The duck threw a bottle at your face?
Yeah, like I said, strongest duck in Pecan Island.
That's got to be a strong duck.
Did he throw it with his beak or his wings?
Little both.
Okay.
Well, I think that paints a pretty clear picture, so...
Sure does. I can see it perfectly.
I can't imagine a clearer
Man,
one.
it's a Louisiana thing, all right?
Yeah,
Me and Deg, no, we know.
You going down low there, hello.
You gonna be a duck with a wing and a beak.
Wing beak.
Ain't gonna be throwing you wing beak style. We call it the Stone Cold Wing Beaker instead of the Stunner.
Oh,
It's
no.
like it's like he never left.
Oh my God, my accent's coming
like
out.
He never left.
Sorry, I already ordered. Wait, were you guys asking for my...
Anyway, as you were about Pierre throwing that liquor bottle.
Telling a tale. Not a duck tail, although it's a tale about a duck.
But he didn't use his tail to throw the bottle.
No.
Okay,
I have all seasons of DuckTales on Laserdisc, though.
Okay, so you do have a good amount of technology.
Pierre threw the bottle at my face. And he was
Anything that
looking,
washes up on the shore to buy you is now his technology.
It's
Biogears with the biotakes.
I won the Pecan Island lottery 5 years ago, so all treasures are mine.
Man, that's awesome.
That's
And,
incredible.
Pierre threw the bottle at me, and he
Sure.
gave me that look. I'm nursing a noggin nut. That's what I call it, a knot on my noggin from a whiskey bottle hitting it.
Okay.
He gives me that look. He says, "Oh, am I going to drink alone?" I said, "Nope." Yeah. You know that. You know. I was about to wake up in 5 minutes. You set the alarm last night. I said, okay. So Pierre and I goes about our Sundays. We're drinking, leering at gators, cursing crawdads, doing distinct voodoo on.
You're practicing voodoo.
It's very light voodoo.
This is okay.
Sometimes I turn a ladybug into an aphid because I think it's funny.
Holy crap!
I say, you are what you eat now.
That's sadistic, man.
Can you tell us what that spell is like before you carry on with the story?
What the spell's like?
No,
Yeah.
the spell, yeah.
The spell. LADYBUG.
That's it? You just got to spell the creature's name and it turns into an aphid?
Well, that's how you spell it.
But how do you do the actual?
How do you perform the voodoo ritual?
Oh.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it here. God knows this studio doesn't need any more of that.
Yeah, and I call it more like an incantation. But what we do is we take swamp water, obviously.
Seems like the first ingredient in everything there.
Oh, yeah. It's in everything, dude.
It's good. And we let it sit out for about a week. That make it extra strong. Because if you don't have the current of the river kind of cleaning and filtering things out, it gets, I want to say gross or disgusting, but it's kind of beautiful in a way. You throw that in a ladybug and it kind of melts down to the size of an aphid.
Oh, okay.
Which is about the same.
So this is the stuff that you were doing with Pierre that Sunday.
This is what we're doing with Pierre. I mean, basically, we're having a good old Sunday bon temps.
Yeah, ringing bells, raising hells.
And, but Pierre passed out. And normally we drink a lot, but you never want to see a duck pass out.
Nah.
With the architecture, physiology, the neural networks they have running, they need to be awake most of the time or asleep by choice.
Never knocked out.
Dude, no. Didn't you ever? Were you ever in Boy Scouts?
The only time I saw a duck is someone tricked me into seeing one, and they showed it to me, and they said, "Duck, you sucker!" And I was like, you got me.
Oh my God.
Most ducks are seen as a form of trickery because they possess some primal magic. They don't want to be seen, most ducks. Think of all the ducks you've seen. You've probably not seen 3 times that many.
Yeah,
So there are probably 4 times as many ducks as we think exist.
That's incredible. So Pierre passes out. You never want to see a knocked out duck.
Nope.
I'm crying at
Oh,
this
we're getting a
point.
call real quick. Also, duck knocked out, run away, scouts. That's the thing they teach you. Hey, you're on Effin Rager. We're talking about ducks. What's your question?
Hey, Ned.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Duck, you sucker!
Oh, dang it!
He got you again, then he hung up.
Man.
All right. So, as
That's
you were.
a good catchphrase. I'm crying inconsolably, uncontrollably. Crying.
Were you afraid that Pierre was dead, or?
I was afraid he's on the way down that river.
Yeah.
Sticks. Swamp sticks, more like it.
Yeah, the Styx swamp.
Greece don't have enough swamps, especially ancient kind
Mm-hmm.
Greece, of country.
Mm-hmm. They don't have a god of the swamps. Only we do. Down in, Pecan
They
Island.
thought Poseidon was good enough.
Who is the god of swamp?
Paswampton.
Foolish, that's right.
Ask a stupid question. You know?
I'm crying. So what do I have? Well, I have a circular shaped raft, a barrel, some people call it. That's not gonna do. But would I cut that barrel into 4? So what do I make? 4 wheels. And that didn't work either. So I took the tractor, me and Pierre on this tractor. And then I get pulled over. Who could it be? Officer Feauxdechaux. My Uncle Exall pulls me over.
Uncle Exall pulled you over?
Pecan Island Sheriff.
Oh, God. He's such a dick.
Now, normally we're locking each other up in the cells for fun, but this is serious. Pierre's an honorary male.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a history with him?
The duck of my uncle.
With your uncle.
Yeah.
I mean, like, has he arrested you before? Does he tease you? Like, that's insane. Like, not even a slap on the wrist?
I mean, they're never real charges. You know, sometimes I take his hat and do a funny impression of him.
On the ticket, every crime has quotation marks around it.
Yeah.
Wait, can you do an impersonation of him? Just to get me into the story of your uncle?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of talk like, Bull up the sheriff of this town.
Holy crap, he sounds like a ding dong.
Yeah, he runs around town going ding dong, ding dong.
Give this bell a badge?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, he ain't so bright. I mean, he always wanted to be belle of the ball, but like a dingy town hunchback thing.
Yeah, he didn't want to be pretty.
No.
So he arrests you.
Yeah, he arrested me.
He arrests Pierre. He puts him in duck.
He does not arrest Pierre.
Pierre's fine.
He makes arrangements for Pierre, as if he's gonna lay him down. He's gonna sink into the swamp of life called death.
Whoa, he's just trying to let Pierre die?
Well, he thinks he's already dead. He don't know, and I don't know. But I'm nursing a mighty whiskey morning when who should I hear a commotion? I hear, no, Pierre. No, that's my stick. Deg's father gave me that stick. Put it down. And then between all those spaces, you hear quack, 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 like a duck would say. And Pierre was alive. He woke up angry that I was in the cage when we were supposed to be putting nets out in the swamp to grab treasure because he's greedy. Pierre is, all males are, all politicians are. And got the key to let me out. He beat up my uncle, got me out of jail.
He beat up the sheriff.
Yeah, I mean he was still a little tipsy when he woke up. He had the strength of 2 ducks.
Was he angry, or was he like cooler?
Ducks, it's hard to say. It's a primal anger, much like a swamp. And
They seem like extensions of the swamp, the way you talk about them, like Tanuki in Japan.
everything from the swamp is an extension of the swamp. What do you know about consciousness? You know,
Not much, I'll tell you that.
It's
like
it's everywhere. It permeates everything from it. We got thick blood. We sweat more than others.
yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
it's something else.
So you knocked out your uncle, or rather Pierre did. You guys got out of the slammer.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows where you live. He knows who you are. Like, are you just fine now? Are you on the... Is that why you're in Houston? Are you running from him?
I can't. Do I need a lawyer? What is this?
No. I guess I'm just curious.
Hang on a sec. I'm so sorry, Deg. 1 second. If I could just have a sidebar with Ned here.
Yeah.
Dude, I said no gotcha questions.
I'm sorry. It's just
Why are you doing this right now?
he knocked out a cop.
No, he didn't. Pierre did. The honorary mayor, and I think he's okay.
You guys can just say honorary mayor. It's for our listeners.
Hang on a sec. Hey, Deg, can I have a sidebar with you real quick?
All right.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
All right. Deg, I don't think Ned really understands what it means to be from the swamp and how we talk down there.
He keep on talking about his family, saying it's some made-up town named Louisiana that ain't real. I got a map.
Yeah,
I look at it, and I've been around.
Look, I searched all up and down, all around Calcasieu Parish, and I couldn't see anything.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's me, the whispering voice of the swamp.
Sidebar's over.
Couldn't leave you behind now, could I?
Oh, man. Well, I think that's a pretty good... jeez.
This is why I wanted to ask. This is exactly why I wanted to ask.
You were right. I was wrong. Look, Deg, a lot has changed since last you saw me. Ned and I racked up a couple priors with the police.
We party. We rage.
We party.
That sounded like a bon temps. That means good time.
It was a very
it is.
bon ton.
Very bon ton.
Giant bon ton.
But see, if we stick around, we're going to have a non-tomps, and so we got to go. Can you handle the police?
Can you talk to the police for us?
Yeah, I mean, that's no problem. I could talk to the police, no problem.
Thank goodness.
All
Okay,
right,
cool.
all right.
We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Open up!
Yep.
Now, thank you so much for opening up. See, we're two just small town city cops here up in Houston.
Oh, quite an operation you got down here. Pretty fancy microphone. Never seen such a talking stick like that.
Be a real shame if somebody was knocking these mics around.
Whoa.
Oh.
Now,
Yowza.
I mean, listen there, buddy. I don't know how y'all do things in Houston, Texas, all right? But I came here on a family errand to be with my cousin, and I would be at a loss spiritually if I allowed you to roughhouse his things, the things that make my family happy.
Ain't that something? Allow me to roughhouse in this studio. You ever met someone so brave there, Officer? What's your name?
Officer Boudin, you should know that by now.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I was just taken aback by the bravery of this young man.
Yeah, I never seen someone with such a muffle lot of courage.
You don't deserve to talk about Boudin, Muffalel. You do not know the depths of the evils of which you speak.
Oh, excuse me, but we are Bayou Police.
Wait a second.
You're by me, but I'm about to push you away. You hear me?
Ooh, are we about to have us a good old-fashioned swamp off?
I swamp it off.
Oh, we about swamp insults.
All right, the swamp challenge is on. For the first round, I will spectate, and you two shall swamp it out. Swamp on!
Oh, you move, buddy. Get swamping.
You want me to go first? That's very brave of you.
Why, yes, if you look up, you will see a bus that we have both been thrown under, and I have pushed you a little bit further under. Now, see?
Law and order. The only thing I respect is craw and order.
Dang! Ooh, round one's getting off real now.
Craw and order of dirty rice.
All right, Officer Boudin, you up? You up? You gonna let this Feauxdechaux play you for a fool? That's right. I know where you from. I know your family. I know your daddy too, and I know your mama and the tanning bed, and the sheriff. That's your cousin or uncle or something.
You wish you did.
Oh,
You wouldn't speak so gently with those words if you did.
Really riling him up before my turn.
yeah, you go for it.
All right. Now, just giving a look up and down at y'all, I see you've kissed a few of them river rats before. Seem like the kind of guy that's crunching numbers on a swamp pewter. You know what I'm saying?
I almost get you there,
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds like a tiebreaker to me.
I'm gonna have to go deep.
All right.
Murky.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys do a sudden death competition so you don't besmirch your arms.
I think you should take this one, y'all.
All right, yeah. Which one of y'all am I insulting?
Well, y'all both cops,
Deg.
right?
I'm gonna go after Deg Feauxdechaux.
Deg Feauxdechaux, yeah.
Deg Feauxdechaux.
Right here, right now.
Okay.
Come on, get him.
You know what? I can't. Oh, Mr. Feauxdechaux, I gotta tell you something. My partner, Officer Boudin, he ain't from the swamp. He was born here in Houston.
Get out of here. Wait, stay here in Houston, but get out of the studio.
It's understandable.
You gotta go, Officer Boudin.
Hey, you gotta go as well.
That's true. We're partners. I'm honor bound. All right. It was very nice to meet you, Mr. Feauxdechaux. You say hi to your mama and the tanning band for me. And your uncle.
Oh, and if y'all see Connor and Ned, tell them we're real
I said
pissed
tanning
off.
bed.
Oh, yeah. We were here to arrest them. I totally forgot.
I got
about it.
completely lost. The swamp fumes to control my eyes.
I heard your accent and I got riled up.
There you go. Takes one to know one.
You know what? You all right, Mr. Feauxdechaux.
All right, here's a handful of shrimp.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. We're leaving. Bye.
All right, bye.
Hey, guys.
Oh, what's up?
Man, I just got hit with an orange.
Yeah, that was crazy. We went behind and we hid under this bus, and Connor kept pushing us further and further under the bus, making it more difficult to hide. I don't know what happened.
Y'all
I'm sorry.
got some big buses around here, I gotta say.
I would say maybe the largest. I
You
don't
want to
know.
hear a funny story?
Please.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that funny. It's real dark and mysterious. But you said Officer Boudin.
Ooh, Officer Boudin showed up?
No, it's not Officer Boudin. But I was wondering if y'all wanted to know where Boudin comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
What's
man.
the
Dude, speaking
origin
of which,
Boudin?
we were talking about this weekend with Karen Lovelady's food. We We had some boudin egg rolls that were out of control.
Yeah, and it was the first time I like really, really loved some boudin I'd had. It was so fantastic.
I don't know whether I'm more scared of boudin egg rolls or kind of saying it's the first time you like boudin, but I'll let it slide.
Ooh, okay.
Well, like a gator in the swamp, baby, sliding on.
So the tale of boudin is whispered around the murkiest swamps when the devils and gators sleep heavily. Boudin was invented by a ghost named of Dan. Says Boo.
Get the hell out
Now,
of here.
no, listen.
It's definitely spelled D-I-N.
Listen for a second, all right?
I've been listening for almost an hour.
Listen to me. I didn't come here for you not to listen, Rolla. And here's the deal. It sounds like a joke, and I'm sure it would kill in one of the humor-based markets that dot this great nation. In fact, it's a fantastic joke, I gotta say, but it's no joke. Dan was a sausage maker. And when he died, he looked upon his bones and he said, boy, how much did I waste when I butchered those pigs? And they should not die in vain just for sausage. Hey, my motto is waste not. Well, my motto is boo, but it's also waste not. So we're gonna use up the whole pig. We're gonna throw some rice in.
It's like what you said with the nutria.
Yeah, we use everything. The swamp eats all. It does not discriminate. Bones. I mean, the swamp eats bones.
That's true.
You ever thought about making boutria? It's like boudin with a
No,
rat.
No, but I wanted to let y'all know about this. There is voodoo, which is cursed boudin, cursed by the power of voodoo, and there's also voodoo, which is voodoo done with the power of boudin.
I'm definitely way more interested in the latter.
I mean, imagine a voodoo doll just made of a squishy sausage with rice in it.
Okay, I've exhausted my interest. Tell me about the first one. Is voodoo like something you feed to an enemy, or are you eating it cursed like as a delicacy, like a black fungus of some sort?
Well, just imagine a happy sausage.
Easy.
Now imagine the opposite of that.
Oh no.
Cursed sausage. Yo. Yep.
All right. Do you have any other Cajun stories you'd like to tell us or our audience members at home?
I mean, I did want to talk a little bit about the swamp. I know I haven't brought it up much so far.
No, you haven't.
And
well, here's some more swamp talk.
Here's the thing about the swamp. It holds secrets. It teaches you things that you only like. Things that a hog confesses in the morning to the frogs when it's humid, when the sun first rises. You know what I'm talking about?
You are testing my ability not to swear on the air.
Because the swamp, it teaches me things that my parents, my school, Goodnight Moon, and the little engine that could never could teach me. Things that they never could, would, or should have taught me. You see, when you think of ideas like good, evil, bad, when you look at something like Mardi Gras, when you see sin, when you see vice, when you see joy, you're putting all these into different camps. The swamp has no different camps. It has survival, and that is good. When the gator eats a meal, that is death, but it's also a gain and a continuation of life, and there's a beauty in that. Do you know what a swamp is?
Yeah.
Have I been saying it this whole time and y'all don't know what a swamp is?
No, I've seen the swamp.
No, hey,
I just want to make sure because you were not as excited as I thought you were.
I'm flabbergasted. It's something I've seen so much, but I've never, I guess, truly stared into the eyes.
Have you gotten in it?
Oh heavens, no, that is icky.
I mean, it is, but in a good way.
all right.
How many times a day do you get into the swamp? I have to ask.
I think a easier question to answer would be how many times a day do I get out of the swamp?
Oh, man.
We don't ask the easy questions here on Effin Rager.
No, we do not. All right, Deg, thank you so much for coming on the show. But
Thank you all so much for having me over here.
We're going to have to move into our final segment of the night, so give me 1 second.
Hey, Connor, I hear talk that your mom makes pretty good gumbo.
Leave my mom out of this. Here we go. I want a new plug. Tell me what's going on. Tell me all the stuff you're doing after I sing this song. All right. So, Deg, do you have anything that you'd like to plug? Anything coming up? Any cool shows? Anything?
I mean, my daddy has a boat with a big hole in it on the side of the barn. I've been thinking about plugging that up. But most of the things I have in my life are pretty well sealed. When you're around the swamp, you want to keep your dry things dry. Yeah.
What else are you gonna do in Houston while you're passing through?
Honestly, I thought about trying some Vietnamese food out here. They have very interesting interpretations of the crawdad. I've been interested in testing that out, and then going back home. I think leaving Houston gonna be about the second thing I do.
I do not blame you.
All right. Is there anywhere on social media we can find you or any friends of yours?
It's my friend Connor Clifton, also my cousin. Follow him. I hear his friend Billy Trim is looking very good.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the
Very
show.
good.
Billy
First friend of the show.
Yeah, first guest we've ever had.
I'm actually friends with him on Facebook because Connor's known him a very long time, and he recently got a job, and he's looking to make big moves, he told me, with a lot of voodoo and voodoo.
Huh. He left the voodoo and boudin out when he was telling me about his big moves.
But I am very interested in this.
Now I have to follow up.
Yeah.
Is he on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, it's, on Instagram, Billy Ray Trim, but he never uses it.
Oh, okay.
He real bad about pretty much all forms of social media. It's almost like he don't care.
But Deg, you're phenomenal at it.
I'm real good. I love talking about things that don't matter all the time, all hours of the day.
Yeah, Connor said you're oddly on Twitch a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's not like I would rather see people in real life and have productive conversations. I only take pictures of birds.
Well, me, I'm all online, baby. You can
right.
find me anywhere online at Net of the Dead. You can find me in the flesh at the Secret Group every Thursday for Futile Society at 8 p.m. in the box. That's it. That's what's coming up.
All right. I got a few things to plug. So on Instagram, I am at CliftoCurrency. At Twitter, I'm just at Connor Clifton. You can find me tomorrow night at the Secret Group performing at Neo Benchy. I'm doing one with Maria Elisa Hegg, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
I'm very, very stoked. I'm very excited for that. And then I also want to plug Let's Settle This, the comedy debate show that I produced with Stephen Brandow. That'll be on the 22nd of March at the Secret Group. Everything is at the Secret Group. And other than that, I don't think that I have anything to plug. Oh, wait. In a week, on the 17th, or 2 weeks, Snake Diaspora Day, the 10-year anniversary.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, we'll be talking about it more probably next week. We got to wind stuff down here, but hey, keep your eyes to the skies and keep your hands off those snakes. All right, anything else?
Also, there will be a new Honey, I Shrunk the Bench tomorrow on iTunes and Stitcher. It's the best episode Cody and I will ever record.
All right, I'm excited to hear it. Thanks for listening to the show, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Houston.